Previously on Stars and Wars, Levy and Batmouse were prisoners on the Motti's legacy, and Lieutenant Fop was a lieutenant. But that's all irrelevant now because the prison ship has turned basically everyone on board into zombies. Our heroes have gone through a lot, but it all ends here as they've been summoned to the bridge, and hopefully everything starts to make sense. Brace yourself for the season finale of Stars and Wars. You cannot miss what you've never seen before. Deep inside you know there must be more. So I went to the grocery today and they had all these weird kinds of root beer. And I was like, I'm going to get a root beer to drink during the recording tonight. And I totally forgot that I was going to do that. All right. So
but luckily you found it before we went into the bridge.
yes. So you use the whatever colored key card.
Red.
The red one, right? I think the red one opens the bridge. You enter the bridge. It looks kind of rough. There's a bunch of slaughtered Imperial officers, kind of at their various posts. If somebody wants to make a wars check to see if you can identify some of these bodies.
Somebody with a 5.
Are there assailants around, or is there anything else about the scene that can be described?
At first glance, you just notice that there's dead bodies, and you may want to, and that you may want to like pay attention to whose bodies they are. So if somebody wants to make a
we
roll,
don't see anything else.
Not at first glance. This is like the first 2 seconds. I just want to see whether you notice something or not. Okay. So the success. Okay. You notice at the helm is a pilot, and he is hunched over with a hole in his head.
Oh, we were too late.
Presumably after he was talking to us.
Yeah.
Presumably.
I'll take.
Well, it's hard to talk.
Can I scan for weapons? A little bit. Can I scan for weapons?
Yeah. Make a wars roll.
5.
Okay. That is a fail, right? Yeah, that's a full-blown fail. Okay. Yeah, you don't notice any any weapons. You do see that that these people were killed by something that it's not like a blaster burn, but it does look like some kind of energy weapon was used to kill them. But you notice it doesn't look like a blaster.
Huh.
I wonder if I've seen that kind of weapon that hole made before.
I don't know. Why don't you roll a stars? See if you've seen that before.
6.
6. Okay. So vaguely you remember this looks kind of like when you were younger and you had like an energy knife that you were using to slice bread, and you used it like you were kind of messing around with it. You were young, and you kind of were pretending to, and you accidentally cut your sister a little bit, and it burnt her arm. This looks kind of like that.
Those times you accidentally cut your sister.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Well, you were real little. It wasn't like that big, but you accidentally, you're playing around. You're kind of roughhousing a little bit, and you accidentally cut her a little bit. Yeah, you're right. That does sound really bad. But also he's kind of a bad guy that might have been a little bit violent.
I'm not great.
I mean, he might have played with knives as a kid.
I've read a manga where one brother is mad at his younger brother because he tried to do the Kamen Rider cross-cut thing, but they used box cutters on them when they did it. And so he's got an X scar on his face because of it. But that was a manga, so, you know...
Well, this is me trying to give you a hint that it's a freaking lightsaber, but I'm doing a bad job.
Well, that's why I asked.
making it sound like BM is a psychopath.
So it's definitely burns, some kind of laser, not like blaster burns.
At least I said his sister and not like a small animal.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's any better.
Yes, they are burns, they're not bites. Yes, you're right.
It's blaster burns, it's not bites, it's not... they're not shot, they were sliced with a laser.
Okay, so Batmouse notices this.
Yep. And then I told the
the group. All right. Right. Well, so maybe they were cutting some bread, and they.
Over the comm system, you hear, Finally, you made it. Finally, you made it to the bridge.
Hello? Sorry.
You fools. You've decimated my army, but that's okay. There's still enough to infect the galaxy.
So you don't want to escape.
While he's monologuing, no. I try to figure out which of the consoles is the one with the self-destruct.
Okay.
But I do that in the background while whoever this is finishes their monologue.
I think that's most of my yes. I think that's most of my monologue. Now, you, the last survivors of the Motti legacy, will die. The captain's quarters thingy, the ready room thing from Star Trek, that is here, and it opens up, and out comes a cyborg. And I have a description of it here. Let me find it. It's like way past here on the notes. Okay, here we go. There's a strange cyborg. His legs and chest are covered in black metal armor. He has 2 muscular, dark-skinned arms and a breathing apparatus that mostly covers his face, but leaves his bald head exposed. On his back is a metal apparatus. Maybe the size, maybe a backpack, a parachute, or a jetpack, something like that. He lights a purple lightsaber and moves towards you. I give you Project Maximilian.
Wait, what color is his bald head?
It's like dark skin.
It's like dark skin. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Is this?
Does he have a wallet? And does it say anything engraved on the wallet?
I was going to ask: Is this like a clone of whose like last name is Windu with 2 U's?
It's Project Maximilian.
It is Maximilian. Okay, I did hear that right. Well, our characters have no clue of any of the significance of any of this, so doesn't make a difference to them.
I mean,
except for that he's scary and he's got a lightsaber.
Yeah, there's that at least. Yeah, we probably should. Make our way to the.
Run.
Yes.
Well, let's hit the self-destruct button. Did I discover which one where the self-destruct was?
Make a wars roll. I feel like this is one of those where you're going to roll 3, and unless you succeed on all 3, it's probably not going to work.
Oh
So-
no!
You mean to roll 3?
Yeah, roll 3, and you gotta succeed all 3 times
Okay, on wars. So I mean,
on wars.
that's so okay. Basically, I can't roll a 6. If I roll a 6, I fail.
Yep.
Right.
All right, 2, 2, 4. So that's 3 successes.
So you succeeded. Okay. Yes. So you do. Self-destruct sequence initiated in 30 minutes.
Right.
Yay.
Okay. Let's docking bay now. Then let's make a way then.
I try
sure.
to smash the panel on the way out.
So. Okay.
The self-destruct panel.
Yeah.
Stop him
So
from turning
Mace-
it off.
Maximilian looks over at another panel and pushes the stop the self-destruct button. And then
Dang redundancy.
self.
Oh, can I reach over and press the start again on another button? On another panel? Can we just keep doing this?
And then we just run around the room just hitting all of the
Okay.
buttons.
Okay. So no. If you start again, this is what happens. Maximilian throws his lightsaber at you.
Oh no!
Let's see. We'll say he's a
This is Jordan, not me, right? Because
at Levy for starting.
At Levy.
Throws his lightsaber. And some stuff's going to happen now because this is the end of the session. I just totally lost. Oh my gosh. I lost the D6. It is under
you're
my
the
desk.
GM. Just roll what you want to roll.
Hold on.
This is riveting podcast content right now. Will he find the die somewhere back in his room? He did. He got it.
Okay. So the lightsaber, it like sort of does the little flippy thing like lightsabers do, and it lands in the console and goes directly into Levy's wrist.
Ooh.
I need that wrist to mop things.
That's where we've seen those burns before. Okay, now I get it. Now they look familiar.
And Maximilian gestures like he's going to use the force to pull the lightsaber back. But it doesn't come back to him.
Oh, it's stuck in the thing.
And he starts walking towards you.
Oh,
Kind of at a
Maybe he doesn't have the full power of the force, y'all.
I'd rather we not stick around to find out. Can I just turn off the lightsaber?
yes.
Like,
yes.
is there a switch? Okay. Yes, let's just turn it off and just go. I'll hold my wrist. We'll worry about that
Take
later.
the lightsaber with you. Take the lightsaber
Oh,
with you.
yeah. I mean, I'm turning it off and grabbing it. It's...
It's
if he's
my
not-
lightsaber now.
So it would have been your right hand that got hit because it was the one that you were using to turn the thing on. Or your right wrist. So you do have the lightsaber, but it is a lefty now.
This is probably not the best thing to use right now. So rather than let's just go. Can we remote explode this place? Like, could we? Once we get out of here, can we warn people? There's not like another ship coming before that we have to warn.
I don't know. You guys are prisoners.
Oh, wait, shouldn't we
on a prison ship? Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, like, if we left the ship and them on there, would they be able to basically take this virus or these zombies elsewhere?
Yes, it might take them a while, and they might need someone to help them. But if we want to stop them from spreading, we need to destroy the ship.
Okay.
But if we want to and if we want to survive, we want to get off the ship. But if we want to survive and have our identity and then get new identities, we want to have our old identities die on this ship. So we also need to get off and blow this up, and then we can be whoever we want to be afterwards because our current identities died on the ship that was lost with all hands, right? I'm just gotta think ahead for what our exit strategy is long term out of this.
Okay.
Because let me tell you, I've worked too long for the Empire for too little benefit, and I don't think best case scenario getting out of here. I don't think there's any promotions in my future. I think it's underworld from here on out for old Fop.
We're doing a whole lot of talking. We should be doing a whole lot of running, y'all.
I figured we were saying this as we were running.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I figured
but we need
the lifesaver thing, it's pretty clear that we can't turn on the self-destruct with them in it, so we were going to run and regroup, at the very least.
Back down the hallway,
okay.
Slapping the button for the docking bay.
So I'm going to have you guys do a group roll. All three, each of you will roll 1 for stars, because you're just trying to get away. But it's going to be... all 3 results are going to apply to all 3 of you.
Okay.
So, okay.
I got a 6.
3.
I got a 1.
Okay. So...
sorry, everybody. I failed for everybody.
Mixed success. How do I
use the force.
Yeah. It's a force. Yeah, you use the force. Okay, so that's a success. Yeah, so that's a success. How do you use the force? You guys are running, and Maximilian is coming after you, but clearly not as fast.
Grab him with my willpower. Just snatch him along the way. When Sticky Pants falls down, I just grab him.
So he falls forward, and out of his backpack, you see an exact clone of Emperor Palpatine, only 1/8 his size. You see,
he's got a little
mini
figure.
Palpy, and he says, "You fools! I'll get you!" And he shoots little lightning bolts out of his hand.
Oh no!
They don't catch up to you.
He's mad at us?
Yes, he's mad at you. Yes, because he was pilot. You just destroyed his cyborg suit that he was piloting, and he's just shooting very sad, very small lightning bolts out of his hand.
Well, I'm so confused.
You will die.
Maybe I threw the ladle back and it hit him.
Can I just step on him?
Can I scoop him up in the ladle?
Make a wars. He's 1/8 his size. He's not 1/100th his size.
I mean, yeah, but
it felt like a little figure there for a moment.
Yeah, but Palpatine's not 8 feet tall, so he's not more than
he's like
a couple
10
inches.
inches tall.
Yeah, I think I can step on him. I'm going to step on him.
Okay, make a wars roll.
I'll try to step on him.
Do two
It's
die.
a 4. 2 die.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a 4 and a 1.
Okay. So you do successfully step on him. He zaps you with his hands, and they the electricity kind of bounces off of your leg and then like back at him, and it like further scars him by the dark side energy. But for you, it kind of feels like if you've like if you touch like something and there's like a little bit of static electricity, like it's just a little bit of that, like a little bit, it's uncomfortable, but it's But
it doesn't exactly hurt for more than like a millisecond.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, he's kind of
Does he go squish?
flailing. No, he doesn't go squish. He's flailing. I mean, obviously you heard him.
Stomp on him.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. He goes squish. He says, "I'll be back."
Somehow.
And turns into Dark Side Force energy.
He might return.
Yeah. Obviously.
I don't.
Yeah, I definitely should have said somehow.
Well, that guy's gone
Couldn't think what
forever.
to say.
Don't know what that was about. All right, should we?
Push the self-destruct
So-
button.
Oh yeah. We can turn the self-destruct back on now that no one's
So
stopping
now,
us.
so now we could just blow it up and leave.
Okay.
Wait. Before we
Let's go
blow
check
up
the
and leave,
docking bay.
I was gonna say, can I
Make sure
stop
there's
at
actually
the,
an escape. Yeah.
at the med bay and just like get some, for a burnt wrist?
Yeah, because we don't have any. There's no time pressure, I guess. Really, we've gotten
that's
rid of
what
all the ticking clocks.
There's a little first
we
aid.
still kind of have to worry about the zombies and stuff like that. But I mean, if we can avoid them, stopping there would be help.
There's a
would
little
be
first
helpful.
aid thing that you can go to, like if you just want to hold it over.
Okay,
It's probably got
Yeah.
something that you can like spray on it and it magically heals, like in
Got like a back to
in the
patch.
Hellboy movie. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna slap a back to patch on him.
all right, that's all.
All right, shall we check? We check out the pilot. You're the hot shot, right? Shall we go check out the docking bay? See what?
I'd love to find out if we got a ship to get us out of here. I'd love to find out if we can get a ship to get us out of here. So let's crack that docking bay door open.
All right. So you open the docking bay, and there are you can tell that you weren't the first ones that had this idea. There are a lot of basically everyone who wasn't in the cafeteria or the bridge that was on this ship was trying to go to the docking bay. So you see a lot of body parts all ripped apart, and you see a lot of people shambling around. There's probably 150 Skywalkers roaming around. There is one shuttle that is just a standard Imperial shuttle that you can get to, as long as you can get through about 150 of the Skywalkers. So we did just lose Matt. So let's see if he comes back. Is Matt back?
I think so. Check.
Yes. Okay, good. Okay, so
Yeah,
what
the
you
camera's
missed
not working, but
was... That's fine. What you missed was that there's 150 zombies between you and the shuttle to leave.
All right, but we know that. Well, at least we know the shuttle's there, right?
We know there's a shuttle.
We just have to figure out a way to get to the shuttle.
Is there a docking bay control station?
Yeah.
So I could potentially vent the docking bay?
What do you mean?
Drop the deflector shield that holds in the atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
And blow everything else out.
Vent the docking bay.
Vent the docking bay.
I do want to point out that would also make it difficult for us to get down there.
We can turn it back on if we
We can turn it on
stay-
once we get it all cleared out now.
Somebody make a roll to see if that sounds like a good idea.
That a stars?
Yeah.
Stars to see if it sounds like a good idea.
All roll stars. A 3. I can use a horse.
Yeah, well, okay. So here's where the force actually matters. You have a vision of venting the docking bay and watching the shuttle, the Imperial shuttle that is parked there, also flying out into the vacuum of space.
Oh no.
All right, folks. So there's a good thing, and there's a bad thing that can happen here. Had a vision. We can get rid of all the zombies, all the Skywalkers, but we're gonna lose the shuttle, and we're gonna be stuck here. So what's more important to y'all?
Who's surviving? I think that I think
Yeah.
leaving would be the most important thing for me. Yeah.
Also, you guys noticed that Lieutenant Batmouse. You noticed that Lieutenant Fop really smells bad.
He has been terrible. I was trying to get him into one of them Warden Spare uniforms, the 7 foot tall, where he just dangling clothes falling around the rest of the way. Nobody seemed to like that
Has
idea.
Lieutenant Fop been bit and doesn't realize it? Is that what you're hinting at?
No, I wanted to put you in the 7 foot tall uniform and watch you drag it around.
You have not been bit, no, but I am hinting at something.
Oh, okay.
You do smell terrible. I could tell you how to wander through them, maybe. We saw they didn't want to eat you before. Maybe you could get in the shuttle, turn on the repulsors, and just hold her steady while I vent the docking bay.
Okay. So walk me
Or
through
turn on
this.
the magnetic latches.
I just need to walk through
Well, oh no, wait.
this
If
horde
all
of.
we-
Yes.
Wait, I was gonna say all we need is the ship to basically either hover or fly around the ship as we vent it and fly back in once we turn the thing back on, right? Or stay there, right?
That, or he could hit the magnetic latches that all spacefaring vehicles do have, to clamp onto the deck, and everything else will just blow right out.
Well, I was gonna say, if
That
the
seems
only
simpler.
one of us who best knows what to do is you, maybe you could switch clothes for a moment and try and go in there, and then when you're ready, either walk back to us and we all vent the thing, or give us the high sign and we vent the.
But what will I wear?
I mean, you could wear his clothes if you really want to, but it's just
I don't
until.
want to wear his clothes.
But then you can just stand here naked. I mean, all it is that all you have to do.
I'm not real keen on smelling like him either, though.
But it's just his clothes. Once you get the clothes off, you won't smell like him as much, and we can just use the showers. The shuttle has the showers, right?
The freshers.
I think that an Imperial shuttle, like one of those big ones that Vader and the Emperor use, I think that those probably have showers on them. Yes.
Yeah, there's something you can use.
So it's just for a few moments.
Yes. Well,
Both not wearing clothes and both you smelling like the clothes for a while. Like it's just until we can just either change the clothes out and you know what? I bet you there's a change of uniform for you on the ship that of like a lieutenant. So you can change your clothes there, and we can, and then both of you will not have to smell.
All fine.
Well, you seem to work this all out then. All right, I guess.
Okay, I will just say I'm doing this under protest.
You make a convincing argument. I suppose I'll take off my clothes. All right, I start getting naked.
Okay, so this is very important. Are you going to put on BM's clothes, or are you going to not put on any clothes, or are you going to remain with no clothes?
How, what? I mean, what were his clothes? His clothes are like inmate clothes, right?
Yeah, it's like a coverall.
There's no other options around, are there?
I mean, if you want to kill a zombie,
but they probably would smell like the zombie.
No, yeah, I think I'm just gonna be in my my Imperial briefs.
Okay.
Okay,
they were like gray whiteys or tidy grays.
Tidy grays.
Sure.
I I throw on the uniform, and I mosey on down to the starship.
Okay. So let's
With
see.
my ladle.
That's definitely going to be stars. This is definitely not something that you learn how to do in a textbook.
Nope.
With my ladle.
Didn't teach this at the academy.
Yeah. So
1, 2,
okay.
3.
Are you okay, you said with your ladle. Are you
With my ladle.
actively batting them away, or do you just have your ladle there for if shit goes down?
If shit goes down.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, let's say so it's at least 2 because the lieutenant was helping you with his costume. And you are I think 2.
2 stars.
Yep.
A 2 and a 3.
Ooh, that's not a good one. Oh well, I guess you get to use the force.
You
It's
get
a
to use
mixed.
the force.
It's a mixed success.
that
with
doesn't
using
count
the
as a
force.
success, though, does it?
Oh yeah, that's
The use of the use of the force to add 1.
Yeah.
To add
I was
1 to
going
the
to say,
2 to make that a 3.
maybe it causes the zombies to surround the ship and hang on, which means it will make it harder for us to vent them.
Yeah. So well, the thing is,
I don't know what the force will do, though.
we're not to that part yet, though. Right?
Oh,
this was
okay.
just to get to the ship.
Oh, okay.
You're right.
Oh, it says a
okay.
roll of laser feelings counts as a success, is what it says. So
Yeah. Usually,
roll,
yeah.
if you use the force,
I think it usually counts as a success. Yeah, I think this is a mixed success. So you do get to use the force. But then also something bad is going to happen, and this is not a good time for something bad to happen. So you get about halfway through, and then you bump one, and it realizes, and it kind of snaps into it and realizes that you're fresh meat and starts snapping at you. What do you do?
Do the others notice?
Just one of them is snapping at you.
Just one snapping. The others
are still oblivious. And you do have, you can use the force here, so you can do something cool if you have an idea.
Okay. Sorry, give me a second. I let it run at me.
Okay.
Or move towards me quicker.
Mm-hmm.
And I use the long portion of the ladle.
Okay.
Try and take its head.
All right.
Using the force.
All right. And you when we started this, you established that you're specifically force sensitive. Before we even started recording.
Yes.
Does your character have any formal training or informal? Like, did you have somebody that actually trained you to use the force, or is it more like you just happen to have be a little bit more lucky about stuff because the force is with you?
I'm extremely lucky. Some would call it Batman's luck.
Gotcha. Okay, so I think I got to have you do a roll here, just a straight up, stars roll.
A 3.
A 3, so that is double force powers. Yeah, okay, you succeed in beheading this with this really, really useful ladle. You succeed in beheading the zombie.
I'm hoping it coats me with a little more gunk. Zombie gunk.
Yeah, and it does coat you with a little more gunk, but you've also kind of disturbed them, so they're a little bit more rambunctious.
Fancy.
But I think you make it.
The
I
extra
think you
zombie
make
gunk.
it. Yeah, you make it to the ship, and you're able to get in. Now back to our the other two. While this was going on, when the shenanigans, when things shook up, it did upset the zombies, and they noticed you, and now all 150 of them are moving towards you two. What do you do?
We need the signal that the clamps are down before we can close the door and vent the thing. How long do we have before they get here?
Not a few seconds.
And Bad Mouse, can you see? Looking over your shoulder, can you see them coming towards us?
Yeah, I can see them. I can see them coming. I'm in the cockpit. I can see them shambling from the cockpit.
So I'm going to make like a gesture with my hands to stay in the cockpit, so that and just wait for your signal to see if we can close the door. Like when you've got the locks, like the magnet locks engaged.
Okay, so I'm trying to engage the magnetic locks, or turn on.
Can we shut the door?
Engine.
Well, no. See, we have to see when he gives us the link, because I do not want to send him
right now
in the ship there, just on the off chance that that would cause bad damages to the ship. Okay. So it's going to be like, wait as long as we can to close the doors for the signal from Batmouse. Then when we get the signal, close the doors and then vent.
Okay. So you're kind of all three working together here and getting their timing together. Batmouse is in the ship, getting ready to do the clamps.
Wait, I take my comlink and see if I can just use my comlink to call the ship.
Good idea. Make a wars roll.
It's a 5, which is my number.
Yeah. So so that's a success, and you can use the force. You use the force to know what frequency is the right one.
Yeah, I just happened to be doing maintenance on this exact shuttle 2 weeks ago, so it's perfect coincidence. So I zap in to Batmouse, say, "Come, Lieutenant Flop to shuttle, please. BM, are you there? It's me."
I read you loud and clear, Lieutenant Stinky Pants.
All right, we can. Okay, well, I shut the door, and we're ready. Let us know when you're locked, when you're clamped down, and we'll vent the Z words into space.
All right, so let's do one more group. Just everybody rolls for
one die.
For this is going to be. You can do stars or so I would say Batmouse is going to be doing stars. Jordan is going.
Well, how do we combine the roles, anything? Though?
You're just holding the door shut.
Yeah.
So each of you just roll. So you got to do. We got to have. Yeah, we got to have. Everybody roll. Just everybody roll stars. I don't know. We've been doing this for 3 hours.
I got it too.
I got a 1.
4.
Okay, so
Batmouse escapes in the shuttle.
Okay, so the shuttle is
the door, but the comlink is open, so you can hear us dying as you leave.
The shuttle is locked. This is what happens. The shuttle is locked. But and Jordan and Levy vents the room. However, there were a few that were left that knocked down the door, and and they immediately start chowing down on the naked lieutenant.
Yep.
The naked lieutenant has been bit. The naked lieutenant is basically being eaten. I would say so what and then so right now the self-destruct has about 5 minutes left on it. And I guess Lieutenant Fop is dead.
I'm gonna vent. So wait, so even though I tried to close the door, there's still zombies coming after me, right?
I'd say you were like, you closed the door behind you, but there's like a few of them that were like close enough to the control room, but like not like they were not directly in the docking bay. Like they were in like sort of the outside, like the hallway between the docking bay and the control room. And so there's like 5 of them, and they're all chowing down on Lieutenant Fop.
I'm delicious.
I guess things have gone too southwest to handle thing. Well, I guess I'm just gonna close the door and vent and hope that I can get to the ship in time.
Okay, so
vent and unvent.
So it's vented.
We're running out of time.
Yeah, so it's vented. Do you want to unvent it? Like they're still preoccupied with with Lieutenant for the moment.
Do you want to be able to breathe? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So now you just need to get past about 5 zombies as long as BM didn't fly off.
I did not fly off.
Okay.
I did not actually fly off. I did not actually fly off.
So how are you going to get past those last stragglers?
You're
so close.
I know.
Use the ladle.
I think BM has the ladle.
Yeah.
I have the ladle.
But you can take my flamethrower.
Oh wait, the lightsaber.
He has a lightsaber.
Also you have that.
I'm just gonna run and slash at any zombie that comes after me.
Okay.
Wait,
so,
couldn't I use the lightsaber to kind of like slash at the zombies that came at Fop?
No, because that was a failure. Like that was a
okay. Just checking.
Yeah. Like
I mean, you could have remembered that you had it before that moment, and then it might have changed the outcome. Yes, but you didn't.
Right.
So.
I didn't.
Yeah. You were definitely dealing with basically you were dealing with the venting the thing. And kind of on the other side of the room while he was where he was by the door, like maybe holding the door or something. And they busted down the door and just were like on him. Yeah. So
he didn't even get a chance to use his flamethrower.
Oh, I forgot he had a flamethrower. You guys had good weapons. Why didn't you guys just ran? You guys just never wanted to use them. Anyway, okay. So you want to use your lightsaber to slice through the last few zombies?
Yeah.
All right. Roll 2 for stars.
Okay. I got a 1 and a 4, so that's
1 and a 4. Okay.
and force.
Okay, so you get all but one of them, and then the lightsaber kind of fizzles out. But you can kind of just run past the last one.
Okay.
And then you get to the ship, and as long as Batmouse doesn't betray you, the ship takes off.
It's always a live option.
Yeah.
The ship takes off. You fly out into space, and off into the sunset, and that is the end. That is the conclusion of the. Or is it? Because the very short Palpatine, mini Palpy, enters the control room with a syringe that said, actually, this is the only cure for zombies, and injects it into Lieutenant Fop. You cannot miss what you've never seen before. Deep inside, you know there must be more. You cannot miss what you've never seen before. Deep inside, you know there must be more. As I left, no one tried to stop me. So I learned I was always as free as I wanted to be. Always as free as a bird. I was always as free as I wanted to be. Just too scared to see who I could be. Well, there you have it, folks. The season finale. I hope you enjoyed it. This was my first attempt at running an actual play podcast. It was a lot of fun, a lot more work than I expected, and I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. If you have feedback or if you enjoyed the show, please let me know. And if you're still listening, I mean, you're awesome. May the force be with you. I just want a real quick shout out, special thanks. Couldn't have done this without Jordan, without Batmouse, and without Matt. And yeah, we'll see you next time. This podcast is a production of the KendallCast Podcast Network. You can support the show for just $2 a month at patreon.com/KendallCast, or make a direct donation through the PayPal link at kendallcast.ninja. Every little bit helps.